What's going on, Guardian? Sly here, and thanks for checking out our weekly ritual that is Xursday. Hope everyone's week has been amazing this far, and when Xur is here, you know what that means, y'all. The weekend is not too far before us. Unfortunately, by the thumb on the cover image, you guys can tell what kind of week it is, and by the way, for all those out there who are new or relatively new to my channel, first of all, welcome, and second, every Xursday guide will have a clue to what kind of stuff Xur has by the smiley face on that cover image. So if you see a smiley with a double thumbs up, you know it's a log on right now kind of deal. One thumbs up means good stuff, get here when you can, and thumb to the side basically means, it's worth stopping by, but nothing new. And then the rest of it, pretty self-explanatory. You see a thumbs down, you might as well just skip it. As year one stuff is getting increasingly old and tiresome, it pains me to see some of these getting sold and resold week after week. Nonetheless, RNG is a cruel mistress, and the funny thing is, we all keep coming back for more. Anyway, guys, let's get on with it. It's Friday, December 2nd, and this is your Rise of Iron weekly Xursday guide. Anyone catch the Game Awards last night? That Mass Effect Andromeda, though, cannot wait to get in there, guys, and explore those planets. Well, let's get on. As you can see, his flowers are in full bloom, and his gang tag is right there in the middle, so he is definitely here at the tower. Where, though? Hall of the Vanguards, guys. Once you land, just stay straight, and he's over there on the left-hand side, next to the horny robot. Alright, well, let's jump in and take a look, shall we? And here we go, and ta-da! Look at all that beautiful, beautimous stuff. Told you guys, this weekend was pretty awesome, right? Alright, maybe that's a little overstatement, but anyways, let's check it all out, and then we'll dive into some details. So, first up, the Engrams. Year 1 Legacy Helmet Engram. Never buy those unless you're absolutely desperate for exotic shards. Moving on to exotic armor, we have a set of exotic boots, the Peregrine Grease for the Titan. For the Hunter, Crest of Alpha Lupi, and then the Warlock, the Void Fang Vestments. The weapon for this week is a Year 1 Beast, the 4th Horseman. As for ornaments, we have not a toy for the Zalo Supercell. It gives like a camo AK kind of look. Pretty lame, honestly, y'all. Definitely not a fan. Moving on to the next one, we have Silver Bullet for the Nemesis Star. This one is really not too bad, guys. Not as drastic as the Meteor ornament, which is the other one here, but the worn metal look is pretty awesome. Definitely want to get this. Alright, well, as for his Qurios, we have the 2 Sparrow upgrades, the blue Plasma Drive, and then the green Emerald Coil. Then the usual 3-pack of Heavy Synths, the 5-pack 3 of Coins, the 3-pack of Awesomely Awesome Glass Needles, and then, of course, Traveler Turds down here at the bottom. Alright, well, let's head back up top and dig into a little more detail. Starting with the Titan boots, the Peregrine Greaves. Exotic perk is called Peregrine Strike. Shoulder charge deals bonus damage while activated in the air. 5249 Discipline Strength, and of course, you can choose one to bump up a little higher. For the second row, we have ammo buffs, and here you have fusion rifle ammo, extra fusion rifle ammunition, extra LMG ammunition, and then finally, boots rounded off with some kind of agility boost, and here you have arc double down. Increased agility for 5 seconds with an arc double kill. These boots aren't too bad, guys. The problem is you don't kill that many things with shoulder charge while you're in the air. I mean, it does happen, but usually to smaller enemies, not something you need like that extra damage on. It's a total blast to have, and I like how it lights up when you run, but in most cases, it's a waste of an exotic slot. Fun to use, but not very practical. Totally user's choice on this one. I used them all the time back in the Prison of Elders days, but since then, I haven't really had the need. Personally, I wouldn't spend the coin on these if you don't have them, or if you're hard up for coins, you'll get them eventually, and you'll use them once and have them collecting dust in the vault until Destiny 2. But up to you guys. Make your choice. And next up, we have a piece for the Hunter known as the Crest of Alpha Lupi. Exotic perk, Keeper of the Pack. Revive fallen teammates and be revived faster. Supers gen extra orbs. 111 all intellect, but you can choose to slap on some strength, or you can bump intellect up just a little higher. Like most chest pieces, these give you extra ammo as well. And here we have extra hand cannon ammo, or you can choose to rock out with a little bit more sidearm ammo. Totally up to you. Finally, the last row deals with extra defenses, and here you have Void Burn Defense, reduces incoming Void Burn damage, or Void Armor. Increased armor when using a Void subclass. Now, I'm not going to say too much about the Alpha Lupis. They've been around forever and have one purpose. Pretty much 3-on-3 PvP gameplay. If you're new to Destiny and into PvP, these will be one of the first things you should invest in as a good teammate. They don't work as well these days, but still, they do make a huge difference. Okay, moving on to our last armor piece of the day, we have the Warlock's Void Fang Vestments. Exotic perk is called Hungering Void, spawn with full grenade energy, and your Axion Bolt grenade spawns an additional Seeker. 58-54 discipline strength, and of course you can specialize in one of them. Now just like the Alpha Loopy, the next two rows are ammo buffs and then defense increases. So we have extra pulse rifle ammo, or you can choose extra fusion rifle ammunition, which by the way is increasingly becoming more popular every week. And then for the last row, we have Arc Burn Defense, reduces incoming Arc Burn damage, great for this week's Heroic Strike playlist by the way, and then Void Armor, increased armor when using a Void-based subclass. The Void Fang Vestments are a year one masterpiece in my eyes, guys. They look great, they are still one of the top used Void Walkers exotics in the game, and a great tool to have in your arsenal. The additional Seeker proves deadly in trials and in every 3-on-3 map. Every round you spawn with grenade energy, so the ability to throw a Seeker and get a leg up on damage translates into a much easier fight and is a great strategy. One of my favorite year one chess pieces overall, this one, while simple, is something all Void Walkers should have with them at all times. Alright ladies and gents, last but not least we come to the weapon for this week, and it is the beastly 4th Horseman shotgun. It's an exotic for a few reasons, and first of all, the TPS on this thing is unreal, and it's because of the exotic perks, which are Thunderer. This weapon is capable of full auto, and an odd mix of normal weapon perks that work in a synergistic way. You have Final Round, which increases the damage of the last shot in the mag by a pretty decent amount, and then also Return to Sender. Kills with this weapon have the chance to grant bonus ammo to the magazine. So if you're on the last shot of the mag, it deals a ton of extra damage, and if you kill the enemy, it can bring back more ammo, and since it won't be a full mag, the bonus damage shot is always close by. Sometimes you can actually chain 3 or 4 kills without ever reloading, if you're super lucky that is. And with a fast rate of fire, you can dish out a ton of damage very quickly. For barrel upgrades, we have CQB Ballistics, Accurized Ballistics, and then Field Choke. For the middle row, we have Fitted Stock, Hand Loaded, and then Speed Reload, which is a total lie. Now, there are a few ways you can go here, y'all. For PvP, get as much range as possible, so Field Choke and Hand Loaded. However, for PvE, reload speed boosts are pretty nice, so while it's not really that big of a difference, I would go Accurized Ballistics and then Speed Reload. Does it really matter? Probably not. But simply, weapon reload speed is maddening slow on this gun, so your best bet is to use it with a Titan or a Hunter that have an increased reload speed as like a class talent. War Machine for the Titan is very useful using this weapon, otherwise you'll spend more time reloading than actually killing stuff. It's a fun weapon, but practical? No way, dude. You need to be super up close, and it can only really be used once and then switched back out until it's reloaded again. Like I said, it's a fun weapon, and with this week's Heroic Strike playlist being arc damage, using this in a bubble of Armor of Light against a boss is something pretty fun to do, especially when your whole team is using them. But again, practical? No way. If you don't have the coin, don't waste it. There are far more deadlier shotguns out there than the 4th Horseman, especially in PvP. But as always, it's your call. Well, that does it, ladies and gents. As always, thank you for watching and for the constant support of Sly Nation. Let's hope next week brings us a little more luck. If you want to stay in the know about everything Destiny, The Division, or Mass Effect Andromeda, follow me on Twitter at SlyNation or keep checking me out here on YouTube. Always a pleasure, Guardians, and until next time, this is your boy Sly. Later, guys.